Brum brum. She is our youngest fan.
Almost 2.
And I like to look at very good cars because you always learn something. Perfect, isn't it?
2, 1, go!
Hey, go on, go on! Come on!
I'm regretting saying I'd ride this.
I think it's amazing. I think it's better than the cars. I tell you what, that's so solid, isn't it? I like that. I think this is called a survivor. Right, well this young woman sorted me out because her little girl is our biggest fan, so I reckon she is our youngest fan.
Almost 2.
Almost 2.
You love Ivan?
Hey?
What do we say when Ivan comes on? Brum brum.
Brum brum.
And toot toot.
Okay, she's not playing ball.
No.
Well, you're going to be on it, Ducky, so you'll have to put up with it. Supercharged as well.
Well, it's such a lovely engine.
Yeah.
It was designed by Ferdinand Porsche originally,
Yeah.
but it's a 9-bearing, fully counterbalanced.
That's lovely,
And I
isn't
thought,
it?
well, the only thing to do with that is to supercharge it.
Yeah, because side valve, that's the thing to do.
Side
isn't it?
valve, yeah, it's got, yeah. I like side
It
valves.
goes like a good one, doesn't it?
Sorry?
I think it really does.
Well, this is the first time I've entered it for anything, and it's
Oh.
showing up all the problems,
Oh,
of course.
absolutely, yeah.
I've been pottering around on the road.
I think you can walk around and speak to everybody. They've all got the same.
Absolutely. It's the only way to find out the problems is to compete. The other mistake I made, the other design, you see it's got two takeoffs on there.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at a Monza Alpha, they have this beautiful tapered pipe that
That's
comes up.
it, goes down.
Yeah,
to it,
and so I capped it off there and there and there, and I thought it's going to overheat being supercharged.
Yeah.
So I had 2 takeoffs. I had this one that one went to there,
Yeah.
and this other one to here.
Yeah.
Ran it down the road when I first got it going, got it back home, instantly boiled.
Really?
And I thought, well, there you go, you'll know better than Ferdinand Porsche. So I took all this beautiful thing off, which had taken me days to make, and it's never boiled again.
Yeah. Even when they're young, that's the secret.
Get them competitive.
Get them competitive. They'll all be racing GN specials in another 10 years' time.
Are you loving it, Ivan?
Yeah, I think this is fantastic. Get the kids in, get them out. They'll be in GNs next, won't they?
Well, exactly. They've got to replace us when we stop
Yes,
driving, haven't they?
absolutely. So we're going to see some wheelies.
Ivan, stop it.
Don't encourage them. I think it's great fun, and you've got to get the children involved, otherwise...
Yes, yeah. Well, when I was a kid, my dad said to me, son, don't get involved in motor racing, he said, because it's heartbreaking. That's the worst thing you can say to a kid. It's like saying, you mustn't go out with that girl.
Yeah.
You know, she's a bit naughty. And suddenly she looks like a film star, doesn't she, you know?
Absolutely.
So let's hope that is part of don't get involved in motor racing.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to stop them.
Anybody else need...
Have you chopped him?
Yeah, he's chopped. And
Racing rules, remember. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go! Jump start! 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm doing my break.
Yeah.
Should be on it, I think.
Yeah, we should be, yeah.
That's a lovely looking bike.
This is a lovely looking bike, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm regretting saying I'd ride this,
Single speed.
frankly. Yeah. But anyway.
I think it's amazing. I think it's better than the cars.
3, 2, 1, go!
He's probably an important man, this man.
I wouldn't go that far.
Are you having a good weekend?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good.
The whole thing relies on people coming here and working for nothing. How many years have you been coming?
I first came here in 1958 with a friend of mine who happened to be a vintage car enthusiast, and I've missed perhaps half a dozen plus since then, but I haven't marshalled for all of those.
Amazing. Well, I came in 1952 with my dad in our Austin 10 with my mum, and we were parked over there, I remember it well, and some bloke my dad knew was running a Samson, so that was why I was here when I was a kid. It's a wonderful meeting, isn't it?
It's a lovely meeting. And in the days that you and I remember then in the 50s,
Yeah.
it was a one-day meeting.
Well, Ivan, I just wanted to thank you very much for shed racing. It's a real inspiration for me. So I'm building this Austin 7, and everything that you are suggesting, I'm like copying it in this little homemade, cheap, low-budget project, Austin 7 Ulster.
And you're not the only person who's said that.
I'm the only person with an Austin 7, I think, with springs stuck on the engine bolts, so that if the chassis flexes, and it's entirely your fault. I had to re-engineer the car practically
Oh, well,
for
there
it.
you go. Well, the thing is, let's hope it works.
Fantastic.
Next year when he's got it done, he'll say, those bloody springs.
Ted?
What is this car, Ted?
This car is a Hudson Super 6.
Hudson. So what was that? Was that an American car?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So what was it? You know, just an ordinary car, but they built a racing car, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And so this is your dad's, is it?
Yeah.
And does he do any good?
Yeah.
Are you going to drive it when you get bigger?
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. Can you drive yet? Have you had a go?
No.
Have you had a go?
can't see him.
Have you had a go around the garden?
We're getting there. Don't you
Yeah.
worry.
How about this for a bit of modern bodgery? Look at that. Look.
Oh, hang on.
Works like a charm. I said to him, haven't you got a real spanner? He said, oh no. He said, these are really good. Right, let's see your film rush.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
what's the issue?
So basically, I have a slight crack. I'll show you. Right here. See, I've already gummed it and epoxied it in the past. But here I have a light crack where this mounts up. Ideally, it needs soldering.
Yeah.
The issue is, as I go up...
Well, petrol's the issue, you solve it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So it all needs to come out. And it's a big job, and So epoxy's done a great trick so far.
Yeah.
And I think as I come up to part in the twist, it's just making it enough to release all the pressure in the tank.
Yeah.
So I come back out of part and I pump. So it sputters because I think it's not getting enough fuel. And I wonder if there's a blockage that isn't an issue most of the time, but when you go back to zero and you're on it, it stays an issue.
What about loosening the sprat?
You think, okay,
So you don't get
that twist.
you know, not go mad, obviously.
Yeah.
Give it a bit of compliance. I tell you what, this has been beautifully done, this car, though, isn't
Oh, it's a work of art. I saw David yesterday who built the car,
it? Yeah.
and he's just a wonderful man.
Yeah.
And he was telling me every single little thing he's done on the car.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you look, I mean, what's wonderful, you look at all the details, you look here under the dash, you look at everything.
Oh, yeah, no.
And so Nick, so the previous owner, so the story goes, in the 90s, David built this car.
Yeah.
And Nick, I think he drove it around, campaigned it for about 8 years. And then Nick had it for about 20 years.
I don't think the miles you've done in it.
Oh, yeah.
So how many miles have you done in it?
So,
now?
in about a year and a half, I'm close to 2,500, I think. Well, that's 2 laps to Belgium, a lap to Moleri, and then a whole lot of, I mean, I went to Donington, drove it up to Donington, and back, and then back up here, and, you know, you just end up treating it like a daily driver.
And you're lying on the floor for a reason.
Well, this is a very, very good car. And I like to look at very good cars because you always learn something.
Okay.
And it's very well done. Very clever. Very clever.
Hi, Chris.
Hi there.
Right, Chris has been helping Hickey for years. And he actually drives the car as well. So they're both driving the same
And
car.
what is the car?
It's a Sunbeam, 1911 Sunbeam.
Okay, great, this one.
How have you been going on the times?
Times have been good.
almost beat my handicap yesterday, so 0.03 off handicap yesterday. And then unfortunately beat Hickey on the second run. He beat me on the first one. Yeah, I say he's the owner of the car. You can't upset the owner of the car.
No, that's
that's the key thing.
So how much quicker were you?
2.5 seconds.
Blimey, that's a lot.
You better keep that going.
I hear that the youthful driver beat you yesterday.
Oh yeah, yes. He won't be getting to drive next year. He carries on like this.
That's really unfair, isn't it?
No, it's
Ivan
just...
said he took a shortcut.
Yeah, I think he must have missed a corner out.
Is that what you reckon?
Yeah.
122.
Racing number 122 turn on 722.
Oh, I see. So the two of you in the same car. Oh, that is clever. That's very 21st century.
Absolutely. All the mod cons.
This is Mickey Hudson. He's the man really at the moment doing songs. And on one of my videos I mentioned that the camshafts in one of the engines we were doing were Mickey Hudson's, and he rang me up. He said, I can't keep up with the orders.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that right?
sort of 200% increase in sales, all thanks to this car. Yeah, I think I sold 4 camshafts that year. No, it's a steady stream of work. There's a few cars over in this country, and all of them seem to at some point end up in my workshop. Whether or not it's by design, I'm not sure, but it seems to be the way of things at the moment. But,
when we went to Milan for lunch.
Oh, you
remember?
flash. Yeah, I remember.
We went to see the Samson, and the young Bob bought it because it was his granddad's. That's in
right.
Mickey's workshop.
Yeah,
That's
the
right, isn't
white
it? Yeah,
D-type
yeah,
Samson, yeah.
Is that done?
It's everything but wiring.
Right.
He's taken it away and he's getting a few miles on it. It's the original.
So these are new subscribers, Ivan.
These people were unlucky enough to sit next to us on a table. By the time they left, they thought I was a real hero.
Yeah, we did. But when I met you, I asked you if you were driving
That was
or
it.
racing.
Yeah. So
You knew anything
Very
about
ignorant.
racing?
yeah, that's it.
Now
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
The legend that is.
Yeah.
Look at that. What a spectacle.
Yeah. Look at that.
We'll go and have a little look at that.
Oh, you've got to go over there, darling. I love the way the push rods look. Go up through the block and up, and then push on the valves, and the valve springs that are conical. Quite a, a bit of a unique design. I've never seen
What
that
sort of
before.
engine is it?
Well, it's a sort of side valve exhaust with overhead inlet.
And the car is a
That's a good point.
Chalmers Motor Company, USA.
Yeah. But it's got a load of good bits on it. A nice front axle. It's a real proper early car.
Right, come on.
Is this going to be a TV program?
Well, we hope so.
Do you want to be on it? Chief commentator. Oh, come on, Ivan. Someone to chat with.
Ivan, you're a star.
Oh, that's good.
And your program is starstruck.
Marvellous.
It's really good.
We had a young woman come up to me with a babe in her arms, and she said, "This is your youngest fan. When you come on," she goes vroom vroom and watches it.
I thought she was going to say this is your youngest grandchild.
Well, yeah.
You don't know about.
It's
The
always
youngest great-grandchild.
Great-grandchild.
Trust her to say.
No, you're doing a wonderful job.
Well, thank you very much.
Enjoy Prescott. Well, we all do.
I was just looking at that with the push ones going through the block. That's good,
It's
isn't it?
easy. But
Yeah.
there's something. This is the Chalmers 1913 monoblock 5 litre
Yeah,
inlet over exhaust.
yeah,
Normally in there
Yeah.
is an air distributor
yeah,
driven off the camshaft.
yeah.
It's
So
nice and warm.
we had a very slow run earlier on.
I'll tell you what.
My
if
new
you want to
strategy
warm your
was
hands-
wrong.
So
what happens, bolted on here, goes a little 4-cylinder compressor.
Yeah.
Driven off here,
Yeah.
sends air to the receiver underneath the chassis.
Yeah.
When I want to start the car up, I press the valve with my foot.
Yeah.
It sends air round to the distributor.
Yeah.
It distributes it round to little injectors in the head. It puts 150 pound on top of a piston, and up she goes.
So it's got an air starter?
Air start.
That's what they use in Formula 1, isn't it?
Formula 1, train, ship unit. But it's a little bit fragile. I don't want to break it, so I can get my muscles out and swing it over.
You can swing it there, yeah. 5 litres.
You do your little procedure and off she goes. She's happy, isn't she?
Yeah, more than a litre a cylinder. So they must be big.
Oh, the big old valves,
Yeah.
The big old pistons. The valves, I use a Caterpillar D9 bulldozer.
Well, there you are.
They're off the shelf, they're not going to break, are they?
No, perfect. So was this like a touring car? It's a racer now, or what's the history?
It was a 2-seat roadster.
Yeah.
I found it as a chassis engine sort of bits and pieces at Bewley about 13 years ago. Right at the end of the last row of Bewley.
Yeah.
And she had to come home.
Yes. And you've made it into this?
And I've been running it for 12 years and I've done nearly 30,000 miles in it.
30,000?
That's amazing. I mean, when you look at all that, I mean, it all looks like it's been there forever, doesn't it?
Well, I'm not that good at that. I'd like to be better. There's boys here who are brilliant at it.
Well, I tell you what, that looks pretty good to me. I mean, I was looking around it. It looks like it's been like it for years.
I'm not a cleaner, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
I'm more of a driver and go out. And
Yeah.
The valves are in a cage.
Yes, I can see that.
Unscrew that, copper rings, cage.
It's got a load of lovely bits, isn't it?
Well, this, I understand, is the last of the Thomas designed engines. You know, the Thomas Flyer that did that peaking to Paris?
Yeah.
Chalmers, who owned National Cash Register, bought the company off Thomas, and this was the last engine that they inherited.
Yeah.
In 1908, Chalmers invested $6 million in the company. Which was
that's a lot of money
something
now.
in it.
Yeah.
And well, she's just great. They made nearly 100,000 cars.
Yeah.
And what year is it?
But that looks
13. This one.
1913.
It just looks like it could go forever.
And
it
in 1923, he sold the company to a bloke called Walter Chrysler, who some people have heard of.
Yeah.
But isn't that sort of similar to a steam engine?
It's
you can see the technology and come on.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Are you jumping on? Come on, let's see it.
That feels perfect, doesn't it? I like that solid, isn't it?
Yeah, she's okay.
Lovely. When you think there's no support,
exactly.
That's ever so good. I was expecting that to just move, and it don't move. Hey, what about
What's great about seeing you sat in the car is statically you look like you're doing 100 miles an hour.
Listen,
Is it because his hair's blowing in the wind? Oh no, he hasn't got any.
I don't know whether that's a good comment or a bad comment. Yes, well done.
My clutch on my Holland Scott, you just about push it out, you know.
Well, the clutch on this.
If you can get in it, you should have a sit in the Mercedes sometimes.
I'll do that next.
My clutch is it's a bit heavier than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's clever. So has it
And
got
it
lots
never
of
wears
plates?
out. No, it's a scroll. So there's a drum on the end of the gearbox shaft, goes into the flywheel. And there's a band that goes around it, and it just moves the end of it and clamps it onto the drum.
Wow.
You know how if you're trying to, if you've got a compression spring, you're trying to get something that's a really good foot down inside, it only goes one way and you can tell that's the principle.
Oh, right, so
Yeah,
got it.
So you only have to just touch the end of the scroll.
So that does all the work for you?
Yes.
And it winds on, so the more power you've got, the less it will slip.
Yeah. What a clever thing.
And then they never wear out. Steel on steel on steel.
They put oil in there, I say. Yeah, just a little squirt. Yeah.
Fantastic.
What a clever thing. I never thought of that.
It's quite difficult to balance.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got a funny arm that you have to pull and all the rest.
That's good design, isn't it? A little carburettor.
Little Rayfield.
Yeah.
All detented. Beautiful.
And what about this? Inlet manifold. There's a lot of things on this that are very unusual.
It's warmed.
Yeah.
I can also take water to or from the car to keep it warm.
Yeah.
That's a freezer.
Yeah, no, I understand. I love that. I think that's really good. I like the sound of your new one, though, with the V8 one.
I'll drop you a little picture just for you.
We went to see a bloke the other day, and he's got Was it a Buick, wasn't it?
Cadillac.
Cadillac.
Okay.
1919 with a V8.
There's a few about, but not many.
Yeah.
You will look
This one
find
is
that.
absolutely pristine.
Yeah.
In the
Beautiful
Midlands.
body. You know, like brand new it is.
You know where we are, don't you?
You must go down the A40 at some stage.
I will make sure, and I'll bang it on the door, get the kettle on.
Brilliant. Right, these gentlemen are new fans.
Why is it I always meet blokes and make me look like a picnic?
When I get to your age, I'll be your size.
Well, I hope
That's
so,
what happens.
yeah. I used to be taller, you know.
And then when we put a screwdriver on it, they all sparked, very small, and I think it's oiled one of those plugs up.
You see what happens there, when you do that and you put your foot down, that's when the mag falls down.
Yeah, because of the pressure in the combustion chamber.
Yeah.
That's why they test them with 10mm gaps.
Yeah.
When they test them, they have huge, great gaps
We got a proper
to really stress the mag out.
Right. My son's got a proper test. I can't get over that clutch, you know.
Well, this one.
No, well, you told me.
Yeah, so that's the clutch. Isn't that amazing?
It feels funny though, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's because there's arms and linkages. It's not like a normal, but when it's running, it feels lovely.
Yeah.
You can light them up, or you can...
I tell you what, that's so solid, isn't it? I like that.
I don't like wobbly steering.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing, isn't it?
It's comfy though, isn't it?
Oh. It ain't going to be long before every bit of it, well, it all looks ridiculously old, doesn't it? Every bit. That clutch is solid as a
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
They were clever, and it's steel on steel, never wears out.
That's original.
Yeah, so what we did, we recently rebuilt an original, still have the original clutch.
Really?
We made the drum pretty hard.
Yeah.
Because then it won't pick up.
Yeah, so before you make that out,
EN30, what's the crankshaft one? 40B.
EN40B.
Nitride.
And have it nitride.
But for a long time. Doesn't pick up. And then the scroll itself, the EN24T.
It's old.
Oh, Angela.
No, this is
right.
It's comfy though, isn't it? And everything falls to hand nicely.
Yeah.
You know, the levers, and I'll tell you what, you'll love this. Hang on. I'll just roll it back just a fraction. Okay. So it's got a special gear selection mechanism there, right?
Yeah.
And there's a wedge. So each gear, if you watch my thumb, as you start to go into gear, it then sucks it in.
Oh.
You have a feel of that?
Oh, that is good, isn't it?
Isn't that brilliant?
Oh,
so it stops it jumping out of
when
gear.
you watch, you go down the top with the little gears on. You change your gear, it sounds like a bloody... That is good. And the seat's good.
Yeah, it's pretty comfy, isn't it? You can see how they could do 500-mile races.
Yeah. I should think it's a bit windy at 90 miles an hour, though.
Yeah, you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
So we're quite fussy with balancing wheels and stuff. When we make the wooden wheels, we balance the spokes before we assemble them. But literally at 90, you can just take your hands off the wheel.
Well, on the Bugatti, we machine bits off the casting before we ever put the tyres on. And then you can even put the tyres on nicely.
Yeah. So we rotate the tyres.
Yeah, that's it.
And all that.
This is what a Morgan looks like that goes racing. A lovely monster steering arm. Morgans, you know, you need them like that. And the three carburetors, and the shoulders all up. Oh, look at the little air vent, that's nice. Was inspired by Craig BB Miltua, and he's built a car based on them, really.
Pretty much, yeah. I always wanted to do it.
It's just lovely. I really can't believe how good it is, if you know what I mean. You're over from Australia?
We are. We come every year. I've been coming since 1970.
Really?
But only every year since about 2011.
Yeah.
And it's just the hoot. We have a lovely lunch. There's a group of us that sit together. I brought one of my Bentleys, 4.5 litre that we leave in England at the moment.
Ivan Dunn, he must be some public school boy with all these few gases.
Do you know, I thought that as
yeah,
well.
did you? Yeah. I couldn't believe it when I started seeing your channel. And
well, years ago.
And
you were a shed
and you
man.
realised he was just so refined.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Years ago I met this bloke and he said, "You're Ivan Dunn, aren't you?" I said, "Yes." I said, "I was expecting some Russian."
Yeah, Ivan, yeah.
Well, this is the car park. These are not the people competing. These are the people who come to watch.
Look at that.
I tell you,
Picnics in the booth.
it's like the car park at Brooklands in 1927. Tell you what, Susie, it's a good job we come early because we might not have got there. I had one of them exactly like that one there.
This?
All those lorries. Yeah. Very, very good car. I had one of these MG Magnets, a ZA, and it was that colour.
Oh,
It was
really?
a 1954 motor show car. Yeah, exactly that colour.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I'm a subscriber.
Did you watch Ivan's midget fetish?
That's the latest one.
Well, I didn't go into personal details, but
this is a really, really good Salsa. I mean, it just looks dynamite, doesn't it?
Thank you.
It really is, you know. I mean, it isn't a real car in the sense that it probably was something completely different at one stage.
Well, it's all British Samson chassis.
That's it.
Running gear.
It's a British Samson,
with
somebody.
with a Peel Type 35 Bugatti body.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because I bought all their stuff, you know.
They did
well,
the
they
bodies.
made more bodies for Bugattis than Bugatti did, I
Yeah,
think.
well,
and they've used the body on this.
It looks fabulous.
That's a Peel tail then.
Shake your hand because I've always followed your YouTube.
Oh, well, that's really good.
Oh, you're going to be on the camera.
I think this is called a Survivor.
It's called a Dodge.
It's a bit like my Don ZL, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got wooden wheels.
I reckon that's the original paint. Bloody good old car, isn't it? What a good car.
Quite a spectacle, isn't it?
Unbelievable. And that is a Donne, not a Donne ZL.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was before ZL took over.
Isn't that amazing?
Isn't it? Lovely condition, isn't it? Someone's done a lot of work on that. What a good looking car, isn't it? Watch the channel,
I do all the time, yeah. That's right. Well, I've had Austin 7s for 55 years, so I know my way around them.
Yeah.
But,
well, I started with Austin 7, obviously.
I know.
So you've seen what a fabulous time we've had, what a fabulous place it is, and not only but also there is Auto Jumble, and there's some very good stuff here. Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
I've got a couple of drawings. There's
This is. How about that? How about that for a bit of talent then, eh?
What's that one? The Nat?
yeah, there's one of my favourite cars.
Yeah.
I drew that way
brilliant.
back
Have you
when
just
I
done that
first
today?
Yeah, that was last night, and then this morning I did Richard Scaldwell's GM. Yeah, it's such a lovely car, isn't it? He always has nice details and stuff. But mainly I've been doing the drawing classes at the
did you get
so
it
yeah,
trust?
teaching anybody who comes along, kids, adults, how to draw some cars. Yeah. So just,
Well, it was the checkered flag.
Yeah.
When you used to work there, although I think later on it was called the London
Sports Car Centre.
So are we talking like 60 years ago?
Oh, 1960.
It would have been 62, 63.
Oh, so more than 60 years ago.
Somewhere around about there, that's right, yeah. And that's where you were doing a bit of work there. And my old dad, of course, he was one of the old Warren Street traders, you know. And there was Alan Foster. And one or two other characters. And you were there with the Bugatti Owners Club. And I turned up there, and you introduced me to Steady Barker.
He's a character.
Oh, wasn't he just? One of the real old timers. He was a lovely fella as well.
What was the car you loved?
Well, I was still involved with the EZO Club. And I've still got the Griffo, EZO Griffo. I've had that now for 44 years I've owned it now. Yes, and I much enjoy your shed ride. Of course I do.
Good, good. Well, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, well, you've inspired me, I can tell you.
Well, there you are.
We've been looking at the Fraser Nashes today, and we're thinking, you know,
there's some lovely cars there.
Absolutely amazing.
Good members.
Thank you, Prescott. What a beautiful weekend.
Lovely.